People nowadays are upgrading their home protection as well as their modern home lifestyle by installing smart doorbell cameras to keep their home safe from unwanted visitors. In addition, they can view it remotely through their smartphone. However, not all doorbell cameras are perfect. Some can be easily ripped off by petty thieves as well as being prone to damage or glitches that could ruin the safety of one's home, as well as the invasion of privacy. But that's not to say that they are entirely bad and they're not as expensive and luxurious as you think. There are doorbells that can be merely swapped with old ones through wiring or easily installed with chargeable batteries. So today we'll look through the top best smart doorbell cameras you can check out. Welcome to the Review Nerds YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be reviewing some cool products for you that you might enjoy. Feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated whenever we upload a new video. Also, please like this video and leave a comment down below if you enjoy our stuff. Now let's get back to the video. We're going to look at some of the best smart doorbell cameras that are already out there, starting with one of the best choices down to other alternatives that you can try out. And if you like any of them on this list, you can check the links in the description below for their store pages. Now let's get started. Arlo Essential Wired Video Doorbell. Most reviews claim that this doorbell provides the most precise smartphone alerts. This includes a motion detector, whether it's a person, animal, vehicle, or even a package. It also provides a video recording up to 5 minutes with crisp video quality and two-way audio, allowing the homeowner to be able to distinguish more easily. In addition, the camera viewing angle is 180 degrees, but the entire frame is square-sized. This will help see most of your front door area so that you'll know where visitors are coming from, as well as where your packages may be placed once they arrive. But there will be times your doorbell can make false triggers, whether it's a car or bird passing by. This doorbell seems to provide more sensitivity triggers, unlike most cheap doorbells. But with a wide viewing camera angle, you get a better look at almost anything that's happening right outside your front door. But there's a catch to wanting some more special features like more special alerts and video storage. For $3 per month, Arlo Essential Video Doorbell can allow you to have specialized alerts, increased storage, and identifying the motion triggers, which is basically an average fee for this kind of subscription. Visitors can also ring on a smart doorbell, which will immediately notify your smartphone unless you set the app to ring it in silent mode. By answering its ring, you'll be able to go on a video call with whoever's at the front door. If that's not your thing, you can always set up a pre-recorded greeting to offer any visitor a chance to leave a message if the doorbell is unanswered for at least 20 seconds. Of course, it's also important to take note of their security features. You can add 2FA on the account, and the doorbell only allows one user or device to be logged in at a time using the same account. For instance, if you use two devices to access the Arlo doorbell, using one of them will log you out from the other device, thus having you to relog in again if you wish to switch back. But if you want multiple users, you can grant them access in your account settings and adjust how much control they can have over the doorbell. As for the video recordings, you can also allow some footage to be stored in a local storage. This doorbell comes with certain models that allows for local storage, with an additional slot of a micro SD card. While this may seem more of an affordable method, it will take away some of the notable features, including accessing via web clients, specialized alerts, as well as notifications. The Arlo Essential Wired Video Doorbell currently works with Amazon Alexa and Apple HomeKit. It also comes with its own app, the Arlo app, which works for all Arlo-related devices. With the app, you can adjust the motion sensitivity of the doorbell camera as well as how long it can record footage of whoever is detected within the range. It's mostly suggested to let the doorbell record as long as there is motion, which can last up to 5 minutes. If ever the motion recording lasts more than that, it will save as a new separate clip. It may be one of the best smart doorbells out there, but it certainly has its flaws. The interface to how you can change certain settings may be a bit confusing to most users, especially those who are not well versed with owning modern tech like this. If you're still curious about this product, you can do so by checking it out at the Amazon store, which you can find in the description. Eufy Security Video Doorbell, both wired and battery-powered versions. You can get the Eufy Security Video Doorbell in two different versions, the wired doorbell or battery-powered. They're well known for recording 2K resolution footage and providing clear two-way audio. But with the wired doorbell, it can record much longer clips, up to 5 minutes maximum, similar to the previous selection. It will store each recording in their local drive, which will relieve you from the worry of getting hacked into your online cloud or the stress of going through the whole ordeal of owning cloud storage. The only flaw with this feature is that it's reliant on power and internet connection, which can leave your recordings inaccessible. The worst case scenario is having your doorbell stolen from your home. These flaws would push you for the battery-powered version along with online cloud storage. But anyway, with its internal 4GB hard drive and 2K resolution, the wired Eufy doorbell camera can capture high-quality footage, which is clear enough to see faces and license plates from nearby vehicles and other movements up to 60 feet away from the doorbell. When it comes to the recordings, they're fortunately encrypted, meaning that only the user and other invited guests can access the footage from the doorbell via app. And since the wired doorbells needs power and internet connection, you can only access the recorded footage through the app. This can create quite an annoyance if your home is unattended and there is a sudden power outage while you're away. The only solution to this is storing your recordings through the cloud. So if you're planning to replace your old wired doorbell, this would make a great replacement and an easy switch. However, it comes with its own plug-in chime that you can select from 8 different tunes. But if you want a simpler alternative to install on your front door without having to mess with the wiring, you can opt for the battery-powered Eufy doorbell. The features are pretty much similar except that it provides options for cloud and local storage. The battery can actually last up to 4 months on full charge, which is probably the best thing about it being a battery-powered doorbell. Much less frequent charge time, which only takes 4 hours before putting it back outside again. However, it can actually vary depending on the frequent uses and activity of the doorbell. If you have this doorbell, let us know how it works out for you. With both of these doorbells, you can access them using the Eufy app, which is simple and easy to use. You can adjust the motion activity, streaming quality as well as recording quality. Depending on how your smartphone can play back recording, you'll want to adjust the recording quality if it cannot handle 2K resolution. You'll also have the ability to adjust the volume of the doorbell within the app, although you can manually do it on the doorbell itself. Overall, if you prefer lengthy recordings of your front door area, you'll want to go for the wired doorbell instead of the battery one. The wired doorbell is also less expensive compared to the battery-powered doorbell, although the latter is easier to set up with an option to subscribe for cloud storage at only $3 per month for each camera, or $30 annually. Both doorbells can be integrated with Amazon Alexa. Google Nest Doorbell. If you own more Google ecosystem devices, then maybe this smart wired doorbell may be a great addition to your home set. This particular doorbell offers facial recognition as well as 24/7 video recording. This is practically very useful if you have security issues at your home. However, it's not as cheap as the previous two selections, costing around $200. Their subscription service also costs twice as much compared to Arlo and Eufy's. Anyway, with the Google Nest Doorbell, all the footage it records will be uploaded to the cloud. You'll need the Nest app to work with the settings and how you want your doorbell to function. One feature is the motion zones, where you can adjust the limit of the motion triggers to specific areas within the view. For instance, you only want the motion activity to trigger at your doorstep, not at the sidewalk that is far out. Although the doorbell can record 24/7, it may not offer the best quality compared with the previous two that we've shared with you earlier. That's the only flaw of it, but if you don't mind the camera quality, it's definitely worth having. Once a visitor presses on the doorbell, it will send the alert notification to your smartphone almost immediately. For an added bonus, if you own a Google Home speaker, it can even inform you out loud inside your home whenever someone presses the doorbell, especially if they're already identified. The major feature of this doorbell is the fact that you look back onto the recordings with flexible timeline navigation. If you have cloud storage, you can access days or weeks worth of recordings that will make you feel more safe. But it actually comes down to how great your internet is. 24/7 recording and streaming does not come with cost of bandwidth. One doorbell of this can pretty much consume a third of a typically monthly data of your internet. Depending on your internet provider, you'll have to consider this factor, whether your internet plan is good enough to cover this. Ring Video Doorbell. This is considered to be the best budget smart doorbell thus far. It lacks its own chimes and other sounds, but despite this, it is incredibly responsive and dependable. It currently records in 1080p resolution, which may not be as sharp and clear as the other doorbells. But if you only need to keep an eye on a small portion of your front door, this will more than suffice. Additionally, it offers a subscription service for just $3 per month that enables you to store 60 days worth of video footage along with other options. In addition to that, it offers you the option where it can only detect people only. You can play around with the settings and the motion zones to adjust to your own preferences. This doorbell will also require you to use the Ring app, which is very easy to use, depending on how you like to access the live footage of your doorbell. There's also a neighbor service or neighborhood watch feature that can notify you of safety and criminal activity up to 5 miles from your house. This feature has brought a lot of controversies regarding privacy and the involvement of law enforcement agencies. But since 2020, users can now control whether they want to partake in this section. You'll want to look up more about it if you're considering getting this doorbell. So that's all the best smart doorbells you can check out if you're planning to get one or simply want an upgrade. While there are already many smart doorbells out there at your online retailers now, these are probably the best choices to consider, and most of them are pretty much affordable. You can check out each doorbell down in the description and let us know which ones work out the best for you. That's it for today's video. If you stayed this long, consider subscribing to the Review Nerds and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future stuff. Please like this video, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next video.